Load up Muck and start a new world. Welcome to Muckland. Despite its name, this land isn't actually very mucky, but quite clean. Muck is a survival game designed to make you hate yourself, as even the normal difficulty makes Dark Souls look like a loving, caring parent that doesn't walk out on you saying they're going to get some milk, but then never actually comes back, so you're left having to eat dry cereal. As with every survival game in existence, it only makes sense to start by slapping some trees and collecting some wood. You can use that wood to make a workbench and make better tools for more efficient tree slapping. Using a pickaxe, you can collect some stone and coal, as they will probably be useful later on. Well, that's a funny shaped rock, but there's a cool gem on it, so it could be used to make better tools. So maybe that didn't go as planned. Start another new world, punch some trees, make a workbench, and some tools, and avoid the statues at all costs. While you were collecting materials, the sun set and it is now nighttime. Don't worry, the only animals you saw were cows and they wouldn't hurt you, so there's nothing to worry about. Okay, there was only one of those creatures, so we're still— How did we get here? Start another world. While exploring on this world, you can find some people who seem to be friendly. There's even a chest with some wonderful loot inside. Start a world, punch trees, make a workbench, make tools, avoid statues, and build a house. While you're able to build a house, apparently there is no such thing as doors in Muck. So these hostile creatures are still able to invade your property and smack you with bones until you inevitably fall over and cease to exist. When you first load into a world, there will be a tutorial telling you what to do. However, this is in fact a trap set by the game developer to weed out the noobs who like to follow the rules. So ignore the tutorial. This is your world, you do what you want. While exploring the land, you may notice a series of chests which require a small bribe to open. However, you're unemployed and broke right now, so you have no means to open them. If you are lucky though, you may find a chest with a black rim which is kind and allows you to open it for free, which will give you a unique set of power-ups. While it is possible to summon various bosses in the game by finding the local statue and tickling its ankles to anger the boss enough into trying to kill you, the developer also insisted on throwing new players into the deep end by automatically summoning one of the bosses within a few days of you spawning. So while wandering around looking for materials and power-ups, you may come face to face with a sentient Pebble's bigger and much harder older brother who has no problem snapping you in half like a Kit Kat, forcing you to restart your world and question the life choices that have led you to this point. So make some better armor and weapons. Using your wood pickaxe, you can mine iron and smelt the iron to make iron bars. Make an anvil using the iron bars and create a steel pickaxe. Why does an iron bar make a steel pickaxe? I'm not sure, but we can mine mithril now. You also need wood to make higher tier tools, so chop down some fir trees and make some mithril tools. Repeat this process to get adamantite and then obamium. At this point, if you haven't already come face to face with big chunks, make yourself some obamium armor and weapons. You're feeling rather hungry after all that hard work, so feel free to sharpen your sword on this cow's neck and cook its meat. You may have come across some shirtless green men waving their bones around. If you are lucky, they may drop the bone, which can be used to make the ancient bow. Now equipped with your purple armor designed to strike fear into the enemy's heart, summon Big Chunk and slash at his ankles until he stops moving. He will drop some important items like ancient cores, which can be used later on. While exploring around the world, you may have come across a boat map, which will direct you to a boat. This is going to be your escape off the island, but it needs to be repaired first. By this point, you may be quite a few days into the game and notice that all the monsters appear to have started taking performance-enhancing drugs and can now fire off a series of elemental attacks specifically designed to make you curl into a ball and cry. While trying to avoid being folded in half by the monsters plus the occasional boss, scavenge the land searching for various items important for repairing the boat, such as wheat. Yes, wheat repairs a boat. Anyway, finish repairing the boat, but wait, you need 5 infinity stones to power your boat. Conveniently, there is a map in this chest telling you their exact location. Defeat each of the gem guardians without being cooked from the inside by laser beams and place them onto your ship. Finally, you can set sail and be free of muck. Upon setting sail, the world will begin to flood. It's a good thing you weren't a few minutes late on those repairs, or you definitely would have drowned. Just when you think the game has ended, a dragon appears with possibly the greatest name I've ever witnessed in the history of names, and proceeds to shoot fireballs and treat your ship like a drum kit. Apparently your ship isn't strong enough to handle pulling up on land, but is impervious to fireballs and a big dragon tapping on it aggressively. Using your bow made out of shirtless green men's bones, shoot the arrows up into Bob's nose until he stops breathing entirely and dies from asphyxiation as you finally beat Muck.